Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing Ryze mid on the PvE, testing out the preseason and also otherwise known as Season 13. These are the runes that I'm taking this game. Pretty standard Ryze runes, taking the phase rush so you get that movement speed, having mana flow band and biscuits to help out with mana issues, and also Ryze's abilities scale off of mana as well, something that a lot of AP champions don't have. It's very unique to him. Now, the reason for playing Ryze is because Rod of Ages has been introduced into the game, and that means that you have an item that gives you a lot of AP and a lot of mana, and scaling. It is now a mythic item, unlike the other seasons. If you do remember Rod of Ages, it is a little bit different. And also, when it does get fully stacked, it gives you a level. So when it gives you a level, that's pretty nice for Ryze, because he's gated by his ultimate, and his ultimate increases the damage of his Q and his E, basically. Also, Seraphs, I was wrong about the ASOL video saying that the only change to mid lane items or mage items, I should say, are the Rod of Ages, but Seraphs is back in a different way. Seraphs was inside of last season as well, but what they did was they changed Seraphs to make it so it no longer gave you bonus AP, it gave you CDR. They actually reverted it, so now, once again, we can get a lot of AP from Seraphs. Now, what's cool about Seraphs is that Seraphs gives you a lot of mana, and its conversion is 3% of your bonus mana turns into AP. Ryze's passive is your AP turns your... the more AP you have, it gives you bonus mana. So, it's like a feedback loop, where if I have a lot of AP, it gives me more mana, and because I get more mana, it gives me more AP from the Seraphs. So, it's very easy to get, like, over 1,000 AP on Ryze now, ever since the change. I think the early game on Ryze is still not really the best, but it's alright. You're a scaling champion at the end of the day, and as I said with the Rod of Ages, it's very nice that now, once you have it fully stacked at 10 minutes, you get a free level, because the faster you can get those levels... should kill him here. There should be no way that he can leave. Hold on to your ability. Use the Q on the creep there. The reason why you want to hold on to your Q is because he might flash it, so it's better to, like, wait for your next E. That's a kind of a tiny Ryze trick that I learned throughout the years of playing a lot of Ryze, including in competitive as well. Which is... when you... okay, I'll firstly explain, like, how Ryze functions as a mage. He's a DPS. He's a DPS mage. You should be fine, right? No, I think we should just let him go. Alright, so... please tell me you're looping this way, not coming back. Okay, good. So I can just base. So, to go over what Ryze is as a champion. Also, Rod of Ages does build out of this, so I think it's fine. I want to get my Rod of Ages ASAP. Sorry, I keep on putting off what I'm going to explain about Ryze, but I want to get Rod of Ages because the faster you get it, the faster it can start stacking. So we're just going to skip boots, even though I could have bought it there. So, yeah. Anyways, Ryze is a burst scaling, but also consistent damage mage. And the reason why he's burst is because during late game with your insane passive, it makes your abilities deal a lot. But the consistent damage comes from the meme of EQ, 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 which is your spells being cast. Whenever you use your W or your E, it resets your Q. So what happens is you can Q, and then it's on a 4-second cooldown, EQ, and it does a Spell Flux, which Spell Flux makes your Q deal more damage, and it spreads this little thing on them, so when you hit something, it will spread between them, as long as they're close enough. And that is the thing that gets upgraded, so as you level up your ultimate, your Spell Flux makes it so your Q deals more damage. So that's why levels is really important, because during late game, you'll just be dealing more. So all I'm doing is just trying to push out the wave. This guy, I have to be worried about him spreading his little burn on me, because it actually deals decent poke damage, so I'm a bit worried about that. Might be able to get a good poke off here. No, never mind. Not in range. Hit me again, but I didn't get hit by the Comet. It is a Scion jungle. I should be pretty good until, let's see if that spreads. Look at that, right? You can use it to poke people sometimes if they run too close to creeps. Your Spell Flux also... Let's sidestep his stun here. Also, makes it so your W, which normally slows, turns into a snare. So, Spell Flux, the name Flux, meaning that it basically empowers something. That's for the name of it. Empowers your Q damage and makes your W a snare. That hit me. I'm not gonna fight this shit. I think that's way too hard, so I'm just gonna back off. We will just go back to getting our stacks on our tier while also CSing. Our main advantage on trying to harass this guy will be dodge his stun, stun is down, and then somehow land like a snare, and then be able to Q, and then keep him in place for like another EQ. Okay, well that actually literally was the exact thing that I just said. We have to... Ryze is kind of short range, so we have to dodge his abilities. Also, when you keep on pressing your E on creeps, it will continue the spread, so you can make the spread even bigger, but it does not deal damage. That's very important, so... Deals no damage to the minions, except for the first one that you hit. I could probably dive this guy. He has his jungler nearby. That's okay. I really weaved that auto attack in QN. Honestly, I should have popped my ultimate a bit sooner. What you can do with Ryze is sometimes... The reason why I wanted to dive as well is because he was out of mana, but... Sometimes you can dive and use your Realm Warp in the middle of the dive, because what your ultimate is it creates a little portal on the ground, and as long as you don't get CC'd, it will take you somewhere else. So, this is the range of it. It doesn't do it instantly. It puts a thing on the ground, so sometimes you can hit them a bunch while it's going off, and then it will transport you out as your mid-dive. So that could have been something. I step up versus him, put down the Ryze port, and then blow my cooldowns, and then I port out afterwards, after a set duration. That could have also been done, but I went for the movement speed and said, wow, okay, the Nico and the Darius are extremely scary this game. But we're getting so close to finishing this Rod of Ages, and it's going to be a huge spike for us once we finish it. Also, Rod of Ages heals you. I didn't mention that, but I made another video on Rod of Ages, so I wanted to make it kind of simple this time. We won't go over in depth about it, but if you guys want to read on it, that's why I put on the screen, so you can read all of the things. But the main gist for us is that mana, and also the bonus level, and the Archangels contributing a lot. So because my teammates are... Oh, they're not losing anymore. Well, top lane isn't. I really want to... I want to roam. I want to roam somewhere. Ryze Shove is pretty good once you start getting levels, since you have that increased flux damage, so like clearing the back wave is pretty easy. Maybe I can go bot. Oh my god, that was the fake one. She just juked the crap out of him. Wow, well played by the Nico. That was pretty insane. She's not gonna stay. Sivir will die here. I can ensnare her. We saw her use her ability, just walking in front of her. Honestly, it might be kind of hard to kill. Yeah, because just flash, run in a straight line away. I just don't have enough damage. Gonna take your wave, sorry. I have Rod of Ages, so I guess I'll just buy that. Maybe Lee Sin can collect the mid wave in the meantime. I don't have Rod of Ages. Oh my gosh. This is how much it used to cost in the past. It was like 650. Alright, thank God we didn't base. My goodness, that would have been tragic. Let's just put the Ryze port, like, behind him. And we'll just position ourselves on it. Snare him. Oh. Probably didn't need to kick back, but that's alright. Okay, this guy's actually really strong, so I'm not really interested in fighting her. She has a full Ludens as support, right? So I know that she's worth a lot, but we're kind of chunked a little bit, even though we have level advantage. We just use a lot of important cooldowns as well. I want to fight on my terms, not hers, and she just suddenly showed up, and that definitely was not my terms, so... Anyways, we have our Rod of Ages. We can start stacking this up. It's going to be done at 21 minutes because it takes 10 minutes to fully stack it. Let the scaling begin. So you can see my mana, or my AP is turning into bonus max mana, which then goes back into my own abilities dealing damage based off of my bonus mana. This is also, okay, I actually could be wrong here. I have not played much Kassadin in the past, but I'm pretty sure that's also why in the past Rod of Ages Kassadin was pretty good with Seraphs and things. Firstly, he has a terrible mana pool, but his damage on his ultimate, none of his other abilities, is actually also not only AP, but based off of mana. There's not many champions in the game that have damage abilities based off of mana, and I think it's only Ryze and Cass. So they're basically the most, they get the most benefit out of the Rod of Ages and Seraphs changes. They definitely benefit the most. We still need to kill that Nico. They're just, like, absolutely dominating that bot lane tower right now. Almost 3 plates down. Our Lee Sin went first item Sojin. Look at that. Okay, maybe we can get him. Sidestep that. A little bit of poke damage. I'm not going to deal enough, but a little bit of poke is all we need. He stepped up a little bit. On next snare, we can actually kill, but, I mean, what are the chances of him stepping up, right? I could even just flash on him. Oh. I have Phase Rush. Oh, that knocked us in a direction that we did not want to... Let's fight with our Gwen here. She's pretty strong. He's gonna Q. Just get ready for the Q to be gone. Yeah, Lee Sin can't go in because of how low he is. Got Phase Rush here? Okay, I mean, he flashed, so... Let's pop Ghost to try to kite. Just continue kiting this guy out. Nice kill. That guy's not over there. I'll take some tower shots, but I should be okay. Oh, will Nico flash for me? I will flash away from her. Nice bounce between the minions there. So she did flash, but the thing is that she burned all of her cooldowns on me, so I knew I could probably flash away to keep myself alive. Plus, the Rod of Ages does have that healing property when you use spells, but it is like a really long cooldown. I learned a little bit more about the Rod of Ages healing. So, yeah, you can see it did 414 healing so far, but honestly, that's not... That's like ever since I bought it, so that could not be only during that fight, though, so... Rod of Ages build, or I mean Archangel's staff build is also different. So, as you might notice, it now builds out of Needless and a Codex because it no longer gives HP like the old one. And it's more expensive, but it gives more AP overall because on live it only gives 80 AP and now it gives 100. So... That's the reason why I take Ghost as well. During that fight, I just popped it. Could kite out Darius a little bit easier. He went for the tank item. This is a tank item. Not really sure why he went for that, rather than like a standard Darius build, but... Let's shove out. We got the Nico shut down, which is huge, so this helps out a little bit. Now, if we double tap our E before using our ability, we also get movement speed. Didn't mention that. Ryze has a lot of tiny stuff. So basically, Spell Flux makes it so you can make it so you get empowered stuff. Also, if you use Spell Flux twice without using one of these, it gives you a rune. That's what they call it. Oh, I can't get up. I tried. You know what? We might be able to dive him because he's staying. He shouldn't stay. This is hella risky for him to do. But he wants that cannon, as everybody does. Alright, he didn't commit for it. Some people literally die for it, so it's pretty funny sometimes. A little bit of poke damage on him. We'll just head back mid. Honestly, I'm glad that I left. I should have left earlier. I realized that that guy does build a tank item that gives him magic resist. If he had like a Trinity, he would be so easy to kill probably with a single combo, since we are level 11 now. So once again, our Flux is getting upgraded again damage-wise. But, he's actually kind of tanky, since he has magic resist, so. We need 800 more gold to finish our item. There's still top fights going on. I mean, it's kind of difficult to get on top of this guy. Like, I can do a little bit of poke like that, but even then, I'm, like, taking a tower shot. Let's hit another Q here when he goes for that. I'm slowly getting chunked myself. I guess Nico also could roam. You could see Sivir's bot alone. Always looking at the map to see if maybe there's a possible gank onto me. Now, my flash timer is similar to hers because she did use it at the same time, so... let's use E twice to get the movement speed here and see if when he steps up, maybe I can run at him. Bummer. If I sidestep that ability, I might be able to go. Nice kill onto the Nico, though. My team might be able to do the dragon afterwards. We need to land a snare on this guy to slow him down, or just straight up snare. When you use Flux on targets, it does take it away, so you have to make the decision of, do you want to snare, or do you want to slow somebody down into the increased damage? Like a decision. Sometimes snaring is good because you can just wait for your next E cooldown. Sometimes going for the fast trade is better. Just like the fast burst trade would be if you cannot land your Q first, just WEQ. So you slow them down into a empowered Q. We should have enough gold after this tower. Also, this guy's just dead. He's gonna get kicked. Yeah, he even got kicked into my teammate, but it didn't really matter. Nico should have flash because my own flash is now up. Oh, he died. Well, see you later, bro. Will Nico flash for me? No, he actually flashed for my teammate. Wow, I almost died to Scion. That was some ridiculous damage. He has the item that increases his next charge attack on you based off of your bonus HP. I'm just gonna base. I want to have my Ryze, so... Or not Ryze, my Archangels. And look at that. Right now, this item gives 100 AP plus bonus mana. And you can see that it gives 78. So it gives 178 AP. And it's gonna get better, because as we get more AP, we get more mana. So when we build a Death Cap, it's gonna just give us even more. And also Death Cap... Oh, look at that. It's the new Chemtech map. So Chemtech is back into the game. They changed it so it no longer is the fog, and also it no longer revives you. Now it's a little bit different. You can see the soul is when you're below 50% HP, you get damage resistance and increased damage. So that's the new soul. And what they did is Blast Cones and Scrying Orbs have increased power. So Blast Cones knock you further. You can see how they look pretty different as well. And then scrying orbs are like more effective. It like does a radius around you and things like that. Split pushing Ryze, very, very, very strong. The downside is that I don't have TP, so... But split pushing Ryze is hard to manage because he's a really good 1v1 champion. He doesn't have stun, so I'll just let my teammate get him there. We just saw him use Q right in front of my face, so... Do we want to fight this guy? Let's snare him, use our phase rush to escape that. Oh, he would have died! Okay, snare this guy. Start running away. I don't know if you can get that guy, but if you can. He has no flash. Then let's use our ultimate out. I was trying to save my teammate, but... Oh, let's try to get the wave? Oh, I couldn't get any of it. I could have used my ultimate further, but it's based off of, like, where your screen is as well. So I should have just put it... If I put it further, I could have gained more distance to the Darius and maybe lived. I was trying to keep him alive. But also, yeah, bonus mana means you can do different build paths, guys. You can definitely go for, like, a Frozen Heart. I'm not going to go for that. I'm going to go for the full AP build, but just a thought. Definitely could go Frozen Heart. There's some other tank items as well that do build into the, that do give mana. So, Abyssal Mask gives mana as well. Winter's Approach if you don't want to go Seraphs, but honestly, I think Seraphs is really good on Ryze. So, just a thought. Also, we do have the 10 stack, so we got a free level off of it, so we're already level 15. Even the Fed people... we get that bonus level. So, one step closer to our final level of our ultimate, which increases our flux damage to 100% bonus damage. And these guys are just shoving mid. Oh my goodness, we have a Prowler's Claw. Oh, a honey fruit. Does this heal for a lot? Oh my gosh, and it gives you a shield. Is that permanent? No. It does last a while, though. You can see it slowly ticking down with the red. Huh. Also, you don't get slowed as well. It didn't slow me down. This could be gone. It'd be crazy if I could steal it, but unlikely. Clear out the ward. We need to get into a good team fight. Oh my goodness. Alright, you know, the Deathcap dream, I think, is gone, guys. I think we're going to go for Void Staff. How are we ever going to be able to kill this Darius if we don't go Void? So I'm going to go back to split pushing, side laning. It's what Ryze is, as I said earlier, very good at. Also, you can use your port to escape. As long as you don't get CC'd. It does get cancelled if you get CC'd, so... If Brand and people collapse on me, just don't get it by Scion Q. Don't get it by Brand Stun. Oh, look at that. Another Scrying Orb. They're... Oh my god, they're literally everywhere. The Krugs now break down into smaller ones no matter what. They don't break up into the medium Krugs anymore, so... I saw a lot of people were bought. Oh, never mind. Oh, her wave clear is actually kind of good. I don't want to lose our base. I don't even want to lose an inhib, so I'm actually just going to base and buy Void. Or start purchasing Void, I should say. This guy's actually killable. He's also pretty out of mana. Ryze AFK? Yeah. I'm AFK perma-farming top. I'll fight you, Darius. Calling me AFK. He's completely out of mana, so this is a timing where it wouldn't be that bad to maybe immediately ulti on top of somebody. This is actually a kill. We can loot behind him with ultimate. Now, he might use Ghost. Oh, wow, you're running towards my teammates. Even better. We snare him. The thing is that he doesn't even have enough mana to pass his ulti. So, he's just dead. He's worth a shutdown, and also Baron is up. Maybe we can just start it. Start a fight, because he is one of the most important members of their team. Okay, I don't really care about the Scion. I honestly kill... Oh. Bummer, dude. Nice spread onto the Nico. Just EQ, EQ. Standard Ryze combo, EQ, EQ. Just keep spamming it. Alright, we can still do it. Everybody get in. Go straight to the Baron, start DPSing it. It should just be ours. Ryze is pretty decent at doing it, because you have a consistent damage from your Flux. Very nice. Get the Baron. Scuttle Crab doesn't have a shield anymore. They removed it. It's just tankier. And we have our Void Staff, and that's going to help out versus that Darius. Nice. Good fight. This all stemmed from getting that Darius kill where he overextended with no mana. I mean, if he had mana, it would be a lot easier to fight him. As you saw, it took forever to kill him because I didn't have that Void Staff just yet. Now I do. Let's snare him in place. Okay, you kind of knocked him straight into me, but that's okay. We can still kill. And let's see how much Archangel is giving us now. 204 AP. It's giving us a bonus of 104 on top of it already giving 100 base. Oh my god. To compare it to other items, if you guys didn't know, Death Cap, the highest mana item in the entire game, gives you 120. So, it's, like, way more than that. I might get stunned. Okay, I didn't. I got the... Oh, the Sivir is so low. Use this to cut her off. So you put it, like, right here, and then... Oh, I can't even catch her. She's too fast. Whatever, my teammates can defend me. Alright, this is Darius's moment to fucking shine. This is your pentakill moment, Darius. Oh, he ultied the Zyra, not me. The game might be over. I can't even buy my death cap, sadly. Every single bit of AP is giving us more mana from our passive. We're up to 212 mana. Or 212 AP from the mana. What the hell? There's honey fruit in base now. That's interesting. How much is this healed us? 4,200. But remember that it's also healing us, like right now will heal us. That's like not in combat, so... let's also actually finish our death cap. I thought that would give us enough money to get it, but I guess not. Now we'll actually base. And our AP is now at 805, and we still have another item to spare. Ryze gains 80% max mana. This is now giving 235 mana. In my death cap now, because of its ability power thing, is giving us 329. Massive amount. There's a ward there. There's also a ward here. I can't even do areas warded ping because I don't have it bound to the correct key that I normally use. And yeah, all we need to do is just get a good team fight going where I'm not CC'd. That's honestly the biggest threat right now, I would say. I do have Gathering Storm as well, so I'm surprised my mana, honestly, or not my mana, my AP isn't a little bit higher. Oh my god, that kind of scared me for a second. I thought, like, he was going to get caught out. I don't want to get, like, flashed on or hit by Scion ulti, but starting a fight would be good. I don't know if you can. Darius is going for Gwen. Let's just port on him. We can collapse to side lane faster than his own teammates can. Look at that damage. Oh my god. Yeah, we deal a lot right now. Yep. Even on this guy, we deal a lot. Oh my goodness, that hit for so much. Oh wait, this is actually a pentakill in the making, isn't it? Ah, this seems... Oh, let me just hit you with one thing. Come back. He's so fast. No pentakill, sadly. I guess we can base. Do I want to... What do I want to build last? Azania's honestly sounds like the most cost-effective thing. And, like, it's very good on Ryze, once again. Have them jump into me. I can use it to keep myself alive versus Darius and things. But otherwise, this would give the most amount of AP. So we'll go the AP build. Let's even buy a blue pot here. Let's see if we can get to 1,000. They FF'd! No! I bought it? Oh, I'm at 961. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that Ryze commentary on the new Rod of Ages and Archangels combined to make it so you just get a ridiculous amount of AP on Ryze. Not to mention they did buff him as well, his AP ratios. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy it, feel free to leave a like on the video to help me out with the algorithm. Or even subscribe if you enjoy watching me often, and you can always unsubscribe later if you ever get tired of it. So, once again, thanks for watching the new Ryze in action. We'll see if Rod of Ages is the best thing, or maybe Everfrost is, when the new season comes out. You can let me know inside the comments what you guys thought about the new item, and what other champions might benefit besides Ryze and Kassadin with this combo to give lots of AP. There's things like AP Kog'Maw as well, but AP Kog'Maw does like penetration, so I don't know if he wants to give up that. Ludens. So I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching once again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.